Hello everyone, welcome back to the series of MLOps learning. And today we're gonna discuss on the regression versus classification. Uh, this is a confusion and a beginner side. It is a problematic to understand. Most of the students of mine I have seen. See regression and the classification. You just understand, trying to understand in a very basic thing. Machine learning models are usually in it two kinds, like one of two kinds of the predictions. Most of the 80% of the business problems is on the these two types only. What? Regression and the classification of the real world problems. So when you talk about predicting the number, okay, let me make it big. Predicting the number. When you predict the number, a number, any number, and that is called regression. Okay. And when you predict a category, then it is called classification. Simple. So when you predict the number, then it is called regression. When you predict the category, then it is called classification. So most of your ML use cases will round around these things only. When you say about this regression, that coming into the part like a continuous number. You are you are just doing the prediction on the numerical values. Okay, like 10, 20, 30. Let's say your house prediction. So you have 10 number, 20 number, and 30 number, and 100 number. And what would be this number? Okay, what would be this value? So this value is going to predict. The predicting the numbers is called regression. So most of the cases when you will see this, how much, what will be the value, what is the price. So these kind of questions you will be seeing when regression is there. And there are many types of regressions actually. There are linear regression and there are multi-linear regression. I'll tell you. So linear regression is the best line. Multiple linear regression, polynomial regression, decision tree regression, random forest regression, SVR. So these are many things there. We will cover them in the next classes. And then coming into the classification side. Classification is something like yes or no, or like cat and dog. Cat and dog. So this is called classification. You are just trying to find out the category. So is this, will it be, which category this will be coming into the picture. So these are all the classification. Let's say you are getting an email. Okay. So this email is spam or not spam, or it is a dog, or it is a cat, or it is a fraud, or it is a not fraud. So in these cases, the classification will come into the picture, and you have many classification, binary classification. Okay, and multi-class classification, multi-label classification. So binary classification is like only two classes. One is yes, one is no. Means something like the mail is a spam or not spam. Multi-class is something like cat, dog, and horse. When you have three, okay. And multi-label is like many things. There will be multiple labels. So here there are some algorithms like in the last class we have discussed. So algorithms are like logistic regression, decision tree, random forest. SVM, KNN, deep learning, all this will come into this binary or sorry, the classification thing. So this is about it. And to get it more, let's go to Google Colab. Open the Google Colab. Let's understand the regression. Okay. Here you can see you have import NumPy as NP, so the numeric things. And here you can see fetch California housing. You are directly importing this dataset. Here you can see. So necessary things we are importing as a linear regression. Here you can see. So this is the regression, and we are loading, and we have the X and Y. So we wanted to do in the two method. So the data we are loading, and then X and Y as a data and input and the output value. So when you say you're going to train on this, you'll be taking these parameters, random state 42, and the test is 0.2, and X and Y you're dividing, and then I'm doing training. So model is equal to linear regression. Now the linear thing, the best line it is going to bring. The model fit into the X and train. Okay, X train and Y train. So Y will be your target variable and X will be your input. Okay. So then it is doing the predictions. Yes, it is doing the predictions. Prediction is equal to model dot predict X test. Then you will be having metrics. So why this metrics? So this metrics or because the output is numeric, right? So we need to measure the size of the error, the size of the error, the distance of this error, how big it is. So MAE, which you are seeing here, so mean absolute error, the target value y test and the prediction, so which is going to tells us about the difference between the value, actual value and the real unit. Which is very easy to understand. And MSE, okay, so the mean squared error. So this will actually penalize the log mistake, so so that it can try to find out the accuracy, uh, kind of more accuracy. Okay, so RMSE, it is root mean square error, so which is the abbreviation of this. So why we use this? It is the going to trying to find out the square root of the mean MSE, the first one, the square root of MSE. So which is same unit as the target, so which we can use it for the comparing it. Okay, so these are all the values. We will discuss what this matrix and what is the formula, how this will be going to work in the coming classes. But this matrix, why I am taking this matrix? This matrix is actually helping me to whether this is predicting properly or not. So how can I tell this model is working perfectly or not? Based on the metrics only. So these are my values. I can judge this model is working or not. And now you can run your cell. It's tick, okay? And then you run this cell. And here you can see, you're able to see these values. So now, okay, these values are getting, so my model is predicting okay. Okay, so we can take some data sets and we can try to get the predictions as well. So but now this is a sample just to run how your uh, the regression will be working. Okay, and if we go to the classification side, yeah, now if you come to the classification lab, so here again, so we will be going to take the same imports like whatever needed for it, and then we are loading some data set is like load breast cancer. So we wanted to be get like disease detection, so the category is whether it is yes or whether it is no kind of thing. And similar way we are going to train X and Y, and here, and the prediction is X test, and here I'm taking these things, which is this matrix accuracy. So accuracy will measure overall the correctness where the classes are balanced or not. So precision is like this one. The precision is out of predicted positives, how many are actual positives. So that one, it will help us. Recall is something like out of actual positives, how many did model can correctly catch them? And F1 score, which is nothing but it's a combination of precision and recall. So the best, uh, so what it will do, so the best when the data set is imbalanced, it is trying to find out the best one. So this is how it will be help me that whether this is correct or not, this model is doing correct or not. If you run this, you'll be able to see 0.9 almost. It's good. This is model is okay. But no, none of the model is not perfect. So to do this, you need to again define your baseline, and you have to again get trained with another model and then compare it, and then you can see this whether that model is good or this model is good. So we have to train the two things, versions, and then you can say this model is good or that model is good based on your the train and based on the output values, the based on the predictions that you are getting. So if you go here on the above, so almost MA, MSC are printing correct. So 0.5, I can say it's a good model. So this is how by the metrics we can decide that this model is okay, good, performing okay. When you do iterations with the multiple versions, then you'll able to find out one final version as working version. So this is how it's a minimalist. It's a very minimalist that we are trying to mimic a kind of training and getting the output and trying to say whether this model is good or not. Thank you. If you wanted to try, just try these things. And if you have any questions, just post in the comments. We'll try to answer. Thank you.